We have selected for you a series that we found interesting and that we think will get high ratings among all the new series, Stone of Desire, or Once Fleeting. Actors, Salih Bademji, Hazal Sabashi, Ozan Dalyane, Uzge Özberk. The series tells a fascinating journey through fate, love and tragedy. The modern world of cinematography offers viewers unique opportunities to plunge into different worlds, experience the fate of the characters and experience with them the joys and sorrows. The series begins with the Stone of Wishes in the Cathedral of St. Sophia. Ron's family is a rich and influential family. Ozan Dalyane will play Kenan. The main character is a girl named Cemre. Due to a tragic coincidence, she loses her parents and finds custody of relatives. Growing up, Cemre experiences many difficulties and quickly realizes that only she will be able to arrange her life and cope with the turmoil caused by the past. Burn Notice, starring Ayka Aysen Turan, Alperen Duymaz, Caner Jindarak, Hazal Feliz Kukukos. Firuz and Ayaz, two young people fall madly in love with each other, but at his mother's insistence Ayaz has to leave Firuz and get engaged to another girl. One day there is an accident at the construction site where Firuz's father works. He is accused of killing 13 people. Firuz tries to prove the injustice and prove her father's innocence. On the way to the truth, Firuz encounters Ayaz, who turns out to be the owner of the construction company and has something to do with the accident. Black Flower, starring Ayka Aysen Turan, Mesut Akusta, Mert Yuzesioglu. Ebra has been living a lie for a long time. At first, she doesn't even suspect it, then she starts to think about it, and then she starts to doubt and check everything. One morning Murat went to Halfet and promised to return by evening. Ebra, who has 3 children in her care, already realizes that she may be left without him. Ebra decides to fight for her happiness. Now she's determined to find out what really happened and will Murat come back. Meryem's, starring Furkan Andik, Ayka Aysen Turan, Aseglia Topaloglu, Bestemsu Özdemir. Meryem and Oktay were going to get married, but unexpected circumstances interfere with the lovers' relationship. Oktay is a young prosecutor with a bright future ahead of him, but he runs over a woman and escapes a hit and run on a woman and flees the scene when she dies. Now his career, his whole life, can go down the drain. Meryem, madly in love with Oktay, takes responsibility for the accident. After serving time, Meryem returns to freedom, but now she is branded a murderer and there's someone who wants revenge for the murdered girl. Of course, I realize that you came to my channel to watch this video, and that's it, but I would really appreciate your support. Our channel needs free, but very valuable support in the form of subscriptions and likes. Please note that our channel has already prepared a lot of selections for you, so don't forget to watch them as well. We promise it will be interesting, and be sure to write in the comments what you liked and what you didn't. That's all. I'm not going to distract you anymore. Enjoy your next viewing. Ariza, 30 episodes. Starring Tolga Sarıdis, Ayka Aysen Turan. Ali Riza is an ordinary working man who, after the death of his father, had to take the responsibility of supporting the family. The family thinks that Ali works as an ordinary cab driver, but he is not very honest yet, fighting the mafia, gun barons, and drug dealers, making more and more enemies. One day Ali falls in love with Khalida, the daughter of a mobster. Her family is in the arms trade and she works as a doctor, but what Ali doesn't know yet is that his lover's father of his beloved has power in the mafia world. Be sure to write in the comments what series from the list will watch personally you. A Tale on an Island, 18 episodes. Starring Ayka Aysen Turan, Alp Navruz. Young and purposeful girl Haziran comes to the island to buy a plot of land for the construction of a 5-star hotel. Only problem is, the owner of the land, a young man named Poyraz, has no intention of selling it for any money. The head of the hotel chain suggests that Haziran persuade Poyraz to sell the land so that she can develop the hotel, which is her dream. So Haziran arrives on the island and meets the stubborn Poyraz, who leads a secluded life. This trip will be a turning point in their lives. Red Buttons. The series starred such famous names of Turkish cinema as Özkan Deniz and Özge Namal. Actress Özge Namal has not acted in any project for 9 years. She experienced deep grief and bereavement when she lost her beloved spouse. In the center of the plot of the series is the story of deep and pure love, which can not only elevate to the heavens, but also under the influence of different circumstances to throw into despair and hopelessness. Fate was not too favorable to the main character. His life seems absolutely empty, hopeless, since he long ago stopped believing in love and happiness. Only the memories of the distant past color the evenings. He looks at the red roses and remembers his only love. But one day he sees and meets a woman who is also lonely and has already stopped believing in a happy future. She lives with a broken heart and completely without hope for something better. The drama that the main characters experience is full of all kinds of bright emotions where love prevails. A Completely Different Me. Starring Barak Deniz, Handa Kel. In the center of the plot of the series was a young man who suffers from some personality disorder. Previously, polite and nice young man at any time can turn into a rude and spoil the mood of others, and without wanting to. Kenan was a journalist and a well-known media personality. The prosecutor Layla, who came from Mush to Istanbul to visit her parents, immediately takes on the job. She must understand the circumstances of the murder of a famous businessman. Here she meets Kenan, and together they try to find the killer. The brutal murder of Hamdi Adalbay brings Kenan and Layla together. Kenan is a journalist who is after a hot news story, and Layla is the prosecutor investigating the murder. While investigating the case, the young people keep bumping into each other. At first sight, they are attracted to each other, but something scares Layla away. She doesn't trust the ambitious journalist everyone admires. She believes that he is completely different and is hiding important information. And in a way she's right. This murder reveals secrets from the past that will change the lives of Layla and Kenan. Please write in the comments which series will you watch first.